Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another Reverse 1999 stream. It is time for Weekly Reverse. Happy Saturday. Happy whatever day it is for you guys. Hey, Fire. Hey, Kirari. Hey, Zenhole. Alex Fan, welcome. Bad Wolf, welcome. Kaguri, welcome. Hello, hello. And everyone else who's making your way in and lurking, welcome. And hello, all VOD viewers from the past. Since you guys will be watching the VOD in the future at this very moment. Yeah. Anyways. Hey guys. Okay. Oh. Happy is it 1.5 anniversary reverse? We are the Chinatown event looks really good. I want to play it, so I got y'all's opinions earlier on the YouTube community post, so I think I'm going to play it since there's not really any too bad spoilers. I think you guys said stay away from one trail, but that's about it. And anything else will probably be out of context for me anyways, so as long as you guys you know, don't actually point it out as a spoiler, I won't know. If anything, I will probably forget anyways. Yeah, it's crazy. 1.5 years. Like, I feel like that's really like this is a pretty new game. Like, I feel like 1.5 years is not a long time. So yeah. Oh, you fell for it and bought the lobby. It does look nice. I'm like, oh man, look what they're doing. It does look like, let me see, wait, what is it? Where is it? Look at that, looks so pretty. Wait, so it's 990? Oh man. Oh shoot, if I didn't convert my stuff, I could have bought it. Wait, I don't understand. Is it either or? How does that work? I just want to... Oh, okay, it's either or. You either pay with that one or you pay with that one. Okay, cool. Interesting. Might buy it if I save up enough of these clear drops. But I keep converting them, though, into pool things, the little bunny things. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I think I got all the gifties, I believe. This event has way more carryover plot from other stories. Okay, it'll be fine. Like I probably won't even understand, especially since I didn't play it. It'll be like out of context for me, so it's fine, right? I mean, it looks cool. This event looks neat. Hey Valk, welcome. Hey VG, welcome. Oh, I didn't look at these. Oh my god, these look so cute. I need to buy these. Wait, I'm confused. If I buy this theme pack, do I get everything? Do I get all of this? Or do I have to buy everything individually? How does this work? Oh, view details. What the? What? Why? Okay. Weird. Anyways, do I buy the pack to get everything? Okay, cool. Wait, look, I have enough of these. Right? Can I just use that? Oh, this looks nice. Oh, you can buy stuff individually and it subtracts from the big price at checkout. You might as well just buy the whole thing then, right? So funny. Hey, LD friends, welcome. The main story type is that you learn more the more you progress and then reread and things make more sense. Fair enough. Because this is a game with a very complex story, so like I would think like you'd have to go back a couple times just to really understand it. Like I just feel like you're definitely not gonna get everything in the initial read. Wait, so can I just like buy that? Oh my god, look, I have enough. I might as well. It's so freaking cute. It's downtown Chinatown, guys. Is this in San Francisco? Is it San Francisco Chinatown? The OG? Like Kelly? Hey, Leo, welcome. Yeah, no, definitely this gacha makes you use your head. Like, it's very complex. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this before I forget. Los Angeles. Okay, I was like one of the major Cali cities. Los Angeles, Chinatown. Nice. Oh yeah. Now I can make a Chinatown in my wilderness. Cool.
I've got you some very horrible movies.
Have you guys been to Chinatown in Los Angeles before? I think I've gone like, yeah, I think I've been a long time ago.
I've got you some very
long time ago. It's been a while.
I promise you, it's gonna be an unforgettable evening.
And then we have a new summons. Ooh, she's pretty. So I ended up getting her from this one. They gave you like a free 10 pool, and I ended up getting her. The Annie Lee. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it was like, okay, I'll take it. Oh my gosh, the story has a Rush Hour vibe. Oh, that's hilarious. It's gonna be good. I love Rush Hour. That's definitely one of my top fave like Jackie Chan movies. I just need to clear the half set on the event, then I get all the bonus wilderness buildings. Oh, okay. Oh, she has a garment from last year. Nice. Yeah, I got it in 10 pool. Like I got her in 10 pool. Like they give you like that free 10 pool or whatever. I did it and then I got her. I was like, okay. I'll take it. I couldn't decide because you got to choose, right? Or I can't see it now, but you got to choose between. Here we go. You got to choose between Anne Lee, Sotheby, Jessica, Druvis, and the dog. I ended up just choosing Anne Lee because she's super cute and she's Asian, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen her yet. She looks like she's a Ghostbuster. She has one of the best old animations. Oh, okay. Press the top right. Oh, this one? Wait, is this the right place? She's one of the new buffed units. Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, she's in the event? Okay, cool. So I get to meet her when we play it. We're going to play the event next. I'll start the event next stream. So because I realized the event's going to take a long time, I'm going to break the events up into 2 streams. Just so I'm not here for like 6+ hours. Oh, wait, you can change your target? Really? How? Oh! That's cool. Because the next one I would probably maybe want is Druvis. But I don't plan on really pulling in this one. Yeah, I don't really have much pool, so I think I'm gonna not pool right now. But she looks cool. What can y'all tell me about her? Do we meet her? Is she good? Is she a limited? Wait, does it tell you? Is she a new character for the anniversary? Oh, you lost her to Druvis on your 50/50? Oh no. Well, Druvis is a good unit to have, right? Oh, she's good Flutter page. Okay. Oh, she's cute. But I don't think... Oh, wait. Liang is a true limited character and is the main character for this event. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, how about this? I'm not going to pull for her today. Since we're going to start playing the Chinatown event next week, we will see about pulling her, okay? That gives me a little time to maybe save up some more pulls. So we'll see. If I want her to get her now, because she won't be added to the standard banner after this. Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know anything about her. Maybe if I meet her in the story and I like her, we'll see. Let's see, what else am I missing?
Just a nap.
Clear all these annoying little red dots. Today, guys, we are going to play 37's character story since we finished chapter... Since we finished chapter 5 last time. Yeah. So, yes. We finished chapter 5 in the intro chapter. So before we move on to chapter 6 in the main story, we're going to take a little detour and do 37's character story. I believe, which is in Reflections. It's kind of weird that they put it like as like an event. Yeah. And then, yeah, so we're going to take a little break from the main story, do 37's character story. Next week, we will start the Chinatown event. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to put a little note for anyone new popping in. I need to change this. Chapter 5. Past chapter 5. Let's do no spoilers and discussion. Wait, does that even make sense? I just put... This is getting too loud. I just put no spoilers past chapter 5 in the main story. Okay, guys? Yeah. And if you... Alright. That should work. Even side events. It's fine. If you guys notice anyone being way too talkative about stuff I really shouldn't know at this point, then y'all can give them a gentle reminder, okay? I don't want to, I don't like cluttering the overlay. But yes. Hey, Ramen, welcome. Reflections isn't really for events, it's for exploring past modes that are gone. Oh, really? Well, aren't these events though? Aren't all of these oh fuck. Aren't all of these have been events? Yeah, if you guys want to, you guys can spam to hide spoilers if you want. Okay. So we're gonna do 37's character story. As the sand remembered. Oh my god, this girl is so crazy though. Like the way she talks is like breaks my brain, honestly. But we'll see. All right, eternity from long ago. Back. Oh.
37.
We are on Math Island again. We had a crazy ending cliffhanger for this Math Island chapter, so we're gonna see.
Look.
Oh. I like how they just say like they voice one word and then they just stop the voice acting. That's so funny. Yes. I assumed there was going to be no voice acting because it seems they do not like to voice events, but it's okay. Hey, Angel Wink, welcome. Okay, so Sophia, look at the trail I made in the water.
Certainly.
Yes, I was counting and the end result was the number 4. Oh, so we have baby Sophia and baby 37. Hey, Zalgo, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Had a very kind of a tiring few days, but I'm doing all right. But I'm here with y'all now right now. And we're gonna play some reverse. Hey, Cage, welcome. Yeah, we're just getting started with 37's character story. 37 walked over to Sophia, raising 4 fingers seriously. That means what you did was spot on. 4 signifies justice and strength. Or death. Depending on what culture. Wonderful. Let me try again. I'll try to make more skips this time.
1, 2, 3.
Excitedly, Sophia picked up a few more smooth pebbles, only to receive a puzzled look from her companion. You got the right answer ready. Why throw more? The question made Sophia pause, and she matched her puzzled face. But 37 seemed to be the more confused. These children are on 2 different pages. Bigger numbers aren't always better. If you're testing your throwing technique, 4 is the best possible number.
Yeah.
Girl, just be a child and just play. Or do you want to test your passion and coordination? 5 would be better for that. No, I'm not trying to test any number. It's a game. The red-haired girl felt caught in the awkwardness of the moment. She hadn't been on the island for very long, and the seriousness with which they took arithmetic still left her feeling alien. I don't know how I would handle being thrown onto Math Island, honestly. Especially because I'm not even good at math. I'd be just like, what the fuck? Thankfully, she had a companion who was well versed in these matters. A game. Oh, a game. Like Kobatos, where you fling wine dregs from 2-handled cups at dinner parties? I guess so. I mean, it almost sounds like skipping stones. She had agreed without really understanding the specifics, but not wanting the conversation to stall. I kind of feel bad for Sophia. She has such a weird, quirky friend. Or to disappoint her new friend.
Oh.
Ah, alright. I don't get the point of all this. Huh? 37's brow furrowed, as if let down by her companion.
So,
Throwing wine or pebbles, hitting a target, sinking a plate, or skipping stones on water?
does all this have any symbolic meaning?
What's the point of these actions? What are we trying to achieve? Oh, poor girl. She doesn't know how to be a child. She doesn't know how to be a kid. If it's about being the highest ranked, I get it. Like 210, he's always trying to get the top score in Kotabos? So is 6. He's always chasing the end of each series.
But
They're tryhards, the boys. But sometimes it seems people do things without any purpose at all. Yeah, for fun. Well, they're just playing. That's what most games are about. Spending time with friends and having a fun time without any greater purpose, I guess. That's true. If we grew up on the island, they would make us good at math, whether we liked it or not. Fair enough. Fun? You mean these things don't have any transcendent purpose? They don't climb up the hierarchy, seek knowledge, purify their souls, or seek out the truth? Girl, this is too much for someone your age to be talking about. So all they're doing is idling in the sensory world. I guess if you want to put it that way. Oh, Kotabos was a game of skill played at ancient Greek. Oh, drinking parties. Okay. It involved flinging wine lees at a target in the middle of the room. Interesting. The young girl's tone grew much more distant, even cynical, surprising Sophia. No, I think, well, it's not entirely like that. Sorry, 37. I'm new here and there's a lot I don't understand. If I'm wrong... The blue-haired girl was resting her chin in her hands. She had already drifted away in thought. Oh my god.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying? Oh my god, girl. Oh, that's... Okay, so Kotabos is ancient Greek beer pong. Okay, that makes more sense. That's funny.
That's alright.
Never mind these trivial matters. We have more important things to do. Mother asked me to familiarize you with the island. So, is 4 the number you wanted to validate on the beach? Poor Sophia. I kind of feel bad for her. Sophia tried to finish her apology, but 37 dismissed it with a wave. She was already caught in another train of thought. Oh my god, girl. Is this like ADHD? Or like, my gosh. This kind of thing would happen several times until she got used to it. Hey, Brady, welcome. Hey, Crimson, welcome. But back then, her still fledgling heart was unpolished by the sea breeze and sand, and she was full of questions.
37.
I still don't quite understand this apparent belief in numbers.
I just think...
Before coming here, I dealt with numbers in my studies, but it was just arithmetic. When I solved problems, my dad would reward me with candy, and I'd save them in a jar to buy flowers for Mom before going to the hospital. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I agree. 37 definitely has some form of neurodivergent brain. Yeah, that makes sense. Sophia realized she was saying too much. It wasn't the right context, nor did it concern her new friend.
But
Anyway, my impression of numbers is all caught up in those textbook exercises, far removed from these abstract, transcendent meanings. Like, I don't understand why you believe that numbers are eternal. Because they are eternal. 37's answer, moral declaration, was yet more puzzling, making Sophia regret asking at all and risking offense. Oh boy. Thankfully, prime numbers like 37 are nimble-minded. At least that is what she would say.
but
I don't know how to explain it with words, but I have the perfect example. It was Euclid who once proved that there are an infinite number of prime numbers. Prime numbers? Like how 37 is a prime number?
certainly.
Yes, 13 is prime, 23 is prime, 37 is prime, and 337 is also prime. Their factors are only one in themselves. They cannot be divided by any other natural number. Prime numbers can go... What the... Oh my gosh. Okay. Prime numbers can go on infinitely, but how can we prove this? Oh my god, my brain hurts already. Oh god. Guys, I was definitely not good at math in school. 37 enthusiastically wrote a series of numbers in the sand, finishing with a circle at the end. Euclid's method is to imagine the existence of the largest prime number. This is it 0? O? So we make a complete series of prime numbers, starting from the smallest, 2, all the way to the largest. Oh. 0? How do you even read that symbol? Oh! Please, no! Oh no, my head. No. Not math problems, please, no. Oh god. Based on this understanding, let's imagine there's a larger number. Triangle? Oh my god, delta? What? Oh god. I'm assuming it's delta. Triangle? I don't know. Delta represents the multiplication of all prime numbers in the cube plus 1. Clearly, it cannot be divided by any of the listed prime numbers. The numbers 2, 3, 5, or any number represented by O result in a remainder of... Is it omega? What is this O symbol? Like, result in a remainder of 1. Girl, you lost me at 2, honestly. Like, if delta is not a prime number, it should be divisible by a prime number larger than O. If delta is a prime number, then naturally it's larger than O. Oh my god. Both scenarios contradict the assumption that O is the largest prime number. Therefore, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Okay, hold on. Therefore, the conclusion is there's no such thing as the largest prime number. Oh, prime numbers are infinite. Oh my god, girl. My brain is combusting already. It's fine. As long as I'm not going to be tested on this, it's fine. I'm not going to understand anything 37 says, but, you know, it's whatever. 37 finished writing, clapped her hands, shook off the sand, and stood up beaming.
But
I heard about this theorem at school, but I still don't understand what it means, really. She couldn't grasp the transcendental meaning behind such specific mathematical theorems. To her, they were strict, correct, but nothing more than chalk particles on a blackboard, monochromatic, sharply defined, and barely soluble in water. Okay? It's so fucking specific. And that was all. Mother told me Euclid wrote down this proof over 2,000 years ago. She said, the person who wrote this proof will die. The paper that recorded this proof will decompose, and we, who read this proof, will also one day disappear. Everything will be washed away like sand on the seashore.
Certainly.
But this proof will endure, always correct, beautiful and intricate, to be admired by every future generation. Man, these people take liking math to a whole nother level, huh? I suppose that's eternal. But you gotta admit, the way they think about it is really beautiful in its own way, honestly. Like, damn, they really love math. Everyone on the island tells me I'm special. Prime numbers are like the foundation stones of arithmetic. All integers are derived from prime numbers. But I'm one of a set of infinite prime numbers. There will always be more, newer numbers, so I'm not truly special. Aw. It's kind of like crazy, like, concept these kids, like, are understanding. But even if I'm just 37 grains of sand on the beach, I'm still encompassed within this infinite queue.
Yeah.
And there are an infinite number of such sequences. Sequences of integers, sequences of fractions, sequences of irrational numbers, each and every one infinite. 37 turned around, and now her eyes sparkled with the grains of sand in the sunlight. She is so passionate about math. I'll give her that. Like, you gotta admire that. We're all a part of infinity, and I take pride in that. I think, Sophia, that is what eternity is. Under the bright sunlight, the grains of sand of the beach gleamed like gold. As she locked eyes with 37, it was blinding yet poignant. That's an interesting way to think about life, actually. Is where, like, you're part of an infinite cycle or set of numbers or whatever, and you will be forever eternal because it just keeps going on forever. Like, very interesting. Don't close your eyes, as the scripture says. Do not shy away from anything beautiful.
Ah.
Okay. I'm getting it a bit. As time passed, I often remembered the theorem 37 told me. I never quite understood her world, this fascinating, abstract kingdom of mathematics where every number is her friend. But in that moment, I caught a fleeting glimpse of the beautiful brilliance of eternity in her eyes. It was enchanting, inspiring, and admirable. I agree. It became the seed that led me to embrace the school. The beach changed in the days that followed. The ship approached the shore, the emanation unfolded before our eyes, and cheers turned into sorrowful cries. Eventually, all that remained of what we lost were cold, lifeless, geometric shapes. Yet through it all, 37 stood, unwavering. She poured incredible focus into her mother's research, never displaying any sadness or hesitation. Just like the theorem she spoke of that day on the beach, unchanging, resolute, immune to the passage of time. How could 37 stay so uniquely unaffected by the world around her? She's already transcended, I'm sure. I couldn't find any answer to that question. All I could do was offer her my help, meager as it was. Poor Sophia. Damn, that was a really loaded preface. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this is really pretty, how it's laid out like this. The lab's light bulb needs changing, and we may need more paper for calculations. 37 mentioned last time that we need...
Hey.
Oh, hey, Sophia. You look like you're in a rush. Something urgent? Not exactly. I'm just heading to the lab to check on 37's progress. 37. It's been a while since she's made an appearance on the beach. Perhaps she's still digging into those remaining records? No one else can handle them. Every time the emanation came up in conversation, the atmosphere seemed to darken in response. It was as if navigating around the edge of a storm. Oh, wow. That's a good one right there. That's a good line right there. I mean, it literally is a storm. Don't worry, 37 will figure it out. And hey, take care of yourselves, both of you. We don't need you to wear yourselves out.
I understand.
Thank you both so much. Sophia extended her hand in a gesture of goodwill. After sharing those brief pleasantries, it was time to continue on their way. Scattered scribbled notes, piles of thick books, and stray strands of critter hair. Alright, they're living in the computer, huh? The critters. It looked as if a flock of Abraxas had visited, or the lab had been caught in a whirlwind for centuries on end. Anyone would have been exhausted by such a sight. And amidst the panoply, the lab director herself lay sprawled across a table, lost in her own head. 37, have you considered tidying up this room? She's like, I don't have time for cleaning. I must think about the maths. Must think about the research. She moved nimbly, stepping over scattered books as she approached the long table. The notebook which lay beside 37 looked oddly familiar.
This is...
Is this? Someone had treasured this notebook, adorning it with illustrations and notes. Flipping through its pages, Sophia found meticulous data, validation records accompanied by engineering sketches. After a few more pages, the contents started relating to things on the island, interspersed with sheet music and simple sketches, documenting seagulls flying by and the silhouette of a little girl playing. Finally, her fingers halted on a page with grids and a few math problems written on it.
Sophia!
Oh, Sophia, you're here. 37 rubbed her eyes and quickly shifted her attention to the notebook Sophia was holding. Oh, I found this little notebook while looking through one of these piles. There's an absolute plethora of notes inside. I wanted to see if there were any records relating to the emanation. 37 straightened up, carefully inspecting the page Sophia was reading. Oh, is that chess? Eh? I remember this page. I was so young then, standing on my tiptoes to reach my father's desk. It almost looks like that brain thing, the resonance for each character. I don't know why. Like, kind of looks like that. I told him how my friends seemed uninterested in games and that I was struggling with math. He brought a stool so I could see the words as he wrote in his notebook.
It's just...
Sorry, this isn't really important. She closed the notebook and turned to 37. Oh, it's literally just chess? Okay. Oh, Resonance is Tetris. Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't done too many of them because I kind of got like... I was like, this is too many. I have to do this for every freaking character. It was kind of annoying, so I kind of gave up. I would level them up, and I would level up the level, but I really wouldn't go in. I probably should, especially for characters I use often. It's just like, ugh, this is annoying. I'm not good at Tetris. Oh, most people just use a guide. Fair enough. I'm just too lazy. These are riddles for kids, far too simple for you. Don't waste time on them. Everyone's waiting for the next phase of your research. I'll take this notebook with me.
No.
Aw, no, Sophia, these aren't just for kids. I just found out that the answer's from an interesting sequence. Oh, I just found out that the answers form an interesting sequence. They might relate to celestial rhythms. That's Hugh's area of study, right? Look, this number seemed to follow an octave pattern with the next one. And these symbols are unique too.
I think...
They're all related to the number 3. It must be a trick using a combination of triangles. I've tried several solutions. She's like decoding chess now. Well, you can just copy and paste the code. You don't even have to copy the pattern? Really? Oh, that's crazy. Huh, interesting. She listed one intriguing discovery after another. 37 pontificated, glowing with increasing focus and enthusiasm. It was reminiscent of her past lessons on the beach and countless nights researching the emanation. Oh boy, she's got a current hyperfixation. Armed with that intense curiosity, she sought answers in everything. Unwavering, unchanging.
Well...
Fine. If that's the case, then I'll help you find the answers, 37. But let's be quick. Afterward, you'll refocus on your main research, right?
Sure.
Of course, it shouldn't take long. I'm almost certain. First, we should find a spacious spot, something close to the one described in the notebook. Ooh, I forgot how much reading these events have. It's a lot of dialogue. The notebook rustled in 37's hands. Her fingers skimmed the pages, capturing fleeting sparks of inspiration as she sped toward the lab's exit. I hope this won't take too long. Should I really let her waste her time like this? Oh, Sophia. Oh, God, you keep giving in to her whims. But what can you do, right? Like, once they get hyper fixated, she's gonna want to keep going. Oh, this is so cute. Strolling along the familiar path on the beach, everything looked as it did before. The sand was sand, rocks, only rocks. Really? Earthly elements far divorced from anything transcendental. But it was an unwritten doctrine of the school. A walk by the sea helped one contemplate the truth. Romantic walks on the beach? Or just fantasizing about math while taking walks on the beach. Oh, I missed that flock of seagulls.
Be careful!
Careful, 37, next to you. The startled birds flapped and called, shaking off in a flurry of sand and feathers. 37 brushed away the debris that landed on her paper, continuing on without fuss. She don't give a shit. Sophia caught up with her, hurrying from behind, at last breaking her focus. Is something wrong, Sophia? Damn, she really hyper focuses. Oh, nothing. Any new discoveries? Not yet, but I've thoroughly dispelled the dark clouds from my mind. The sea breeze may not aid in finding the truth, but it is invigorating in its own way. But as if to challenge her claim, a yawn escaped her. So sleepy. Girl, you're making me sleepy now. It's the yawn effect.
Yay!
Look, it's 37. Have you discovered anything interesting lately? Care to tell us about it?
Or like this?
Perhaps we should start calling 37 the Star of Hermes, like Tutun does? I mean, it sounds like an honor, doesn't it? Anyway, good afternoon, 37. They passed a group of children who overtook them with curiosity and warm greetings. Everyone had known of 37's curious methods for her research, and so few were surprised to see her strolling along the beach with a notebook in hand. Afternoon, playing hopscotch? Better move a bit farther, or the waves will mess up your lines.
Let me
Waves.
think.
Each drop in the waves moves in a circular motion. When the crest of a wave exceeds 112 degrees or 120 degrees, they crash with a whoosh. But the answer sequence seemed unrelated with these waves. What could it be then? She briefly dove back into her thoughts. But as their leader approached, she snapped out almost as quickly. 266, 267. Oh. The leader sidestepped around them silently, as if trying to make a quick escape. Such efforts rarely turned out as expected for him. Awkward 6. 6, you're here too. What methods are you examining with your walk? Are you counting your steps along the beach?
I think.
Perhaps you are taking 6,666 steps because you're 6? Oh my god. Oh, but that number isn't optimal. Let me suggest, girl. 6 definitely avoided 37's quizzical advice and changed the subject.
Why aren't you in your laboratory?
I discovered some puzzles Hugh left behind, so I've opted to decode them with Sophia. She happily waved the decorated notebook in her hand towards 6.
Actually,
These puzzles are mostly children's games. I can assure you 37 won't waste too much time on them. Is Sophia mainly like her caretaker, like making sure she's like doing what she needs or not getting in trouble and stuff? They are indeed rudimentary. Oh, I figured out the clue I overlooked. Thank you, Sophia. I have it now.
essentially.
They're games, so you must play through them to understand Hugh's intention. And it just so happens there are already 3 of us, you, me, and 6. Oh no. She's gonna pull them into a game. Imperceptibly, 6's hair stood on end like a fight or flight response. He's like, no games. I'm not wasting my time with this. Sorry, there are other matters that call to my attention. We used to play games together often, didn't we? Yeah, when he's not the leader.
I think.
The present is no different from the past. Time is merely a procession of knots on an infinite rope. It doesn't matter where you start counting. Oh my god. Such complex, complex concepts she's like always spouting. It's crazy. Oh yeah, no, I can see like Sophia is definitely struggling. Like that's why I kind of feel bad for her. Like, she has to babysit 37, but 37's so quirky and strange. And Sophia has such a hard time understanding her and keeping her in line. Oh man.
No.
Thank you for your invitation, but as 6 spoke, he took a step back. He's like, bye. The language was clear, implying that the conversation should end there. Unfortunately, these social cues are lost on 37. Yeah.
Fine.
Excellent. I'd like to use this speech to gather anyone interested in the game. I assure you it will be done before dinner, but we simply cannot ignore this pressing issue. Girl, she is trying to do this just to play a game. Very well. 6 turned to Sophia, nodding an almost imperceptible plea to her. He's like, please, get her back. Get her off this hyperfixation.
In addition,
Please evaluate the feasibility of 37's proposal.
I shall leave this with you.
But I'm afraid I must take my leave. He took a step forward, pausing for a moment. I'll start from 268.
Thank you.
Finally, he resumed his interrupted walk, nearly escaping 37's notice as she returned to her thoughts. You know, 6 is the best riddle solver among us. He used to say the most interesting things, but now he's not but a walking scroll. Aww.
Actually,
He's no fun no more. 6 has become the leader of the school, and our leaders need to be even-handed, objective, forthright, flawless. 6 has so many obligations. We all have our own tasks that need doing. Well then, my task is to understand the true meaning behind these exercises. No, girl, no. That is not your task. Like, please, drop it. She raised the collection of children's games high. For the island's chief researcher, it wasn't the most fitting action.
Perhaps.
37. Maybe these exercises don't have any meaning at all. Huh? 37 blinked, as if Sophia's words had no imprint of meaning at all.
I think.
They are just children's games, and you already know the answers to each one of them.
Perhaps.
I know you think the sequence of answers has some significance, but maybe they are just random numbers. All things considered, we still have... Their conversation could have carried on about people's expectations, duties, and obligations. But the sea breeze suddenly drowned out her voice. 37 didn't hear her, or perhaps she didn't care. It's those kids, look. Oh my god, she just keeps jumping, huh? You think at best these tests would take 3 to 6 hours from her time? It would be a good break for her? Okay, fair enough if we look at it that way. 37 looked into the distance, completely engrossed in the next moment. Come on, Sophia, hurry up. I'll help you ask. Hold on, don't go so fast. Her words were lost in the swing of 37's robe as she dashed ahead. She was always one to act on her thoughts immediately, seizing on every idea and squandering her inspiration, yet she could reach heights others only dreamed of. I mean, it's like she has such a pro, like a plus, that like to balance her out, she has to have a big con to go with it, right? Like a downfall, a negative side. Like, ugh. Can't have all your skill points in everything. Not long ago, she rushed out of the canteen in the middle of dinner, bewildering everyone present. But a day later, she submitted her initial speculation on the distribution of the emanation, which was just as soon verified. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no. Like, honestly, if you had a friend like 37, definitely would have an inferiority complex. Like, especially because they're close and they're always kind of together, it seems. And it's like they're on like the opposite ends of the spectrum, you know. 37 is so smart and like has all these complex ideas and concepts, while Sophia is pretty much an alien to the island. So she like can barely keep up with the whole math thing that everyone on the island does. So it's kind of like, I feel really bad for Sophia, honestly. When asked about it, 37's response was understated. Oh, I simply noticed a striking resemblance between the patterns of the emanation and how my sesame seeds were arranged. Oh my god! This girl has no chill. She has no in-between. Oh my god.
Perhaps so.
It was her strange genius. She bent down to pick up a pebble buried in the sand and tossed it as far as she could. As the stone skimmed over the water's surface, it created several ripples, conjuring a stream of memories. Faint sobs collided against the smooth geometric surfaces, leaving faint and hollow echoes. But a hurried set of footsteps obscured any other sounds.
Certainly.
Sophia, you're here. I have something for you, something you'll be interested in. 37 handed over a glass bottle. The rolled up paper inside looked jagged, as if it had once been a corner of a worksheet. Message in a bottle? You wanted to know your soul number, right? I saw it, so I wrote it down here. Girl? Time and place for everything? I don't think this is the time. Our poor special 37. It's so cringy. It's almost a bit cringy. Her lack of social awareness. Her tone was as proud as ever. Oh yeah, no, definitely. She truly functions on a different emotional plane. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, your mother just died, I'm sure. Like, Oh my god. It was a prime number, one that carried a meaning of hard and piercing brilliance. It was a memory that was willfully forgotten. In the last moments of her memory, the glass bottle traced an arc through the air, landing in the sea. As the ripples dispersed, calm returned. So Sophia threw the bottle, right, into the sea. She's like, fuck your answer. She's like, I'm still grieving the death of my parents. You think maybe her obsession with the emanation says something about how she actually feels about what happened? That could be, yeah, I can see that too. Like, she wants to, to me, it sounds like the emanation is like a problem she can't solve. Like, she can solve any other problem, have an answer to everything, but this problem. Like, the one, like, her mother has been working on, and so she's like, I'm gonna finish it because my mother didn't finish solving this problem, so I will. It's kind of crazy. Sophia? Her friend's call brought her back to reality.
Brilliant!
There are more people interested in this game than I thought. In no time, 37 returned with the participants she had found. Shining with confidence, she seemed ready to start immediately. All the necessary conditions are met now. We need to proceed in order with the game. Let's start with the first question. Will you help by observing us, Sophia? Of course. I'll validate your calculations and check for any errors. The red-haired corrector nodded. Of course, not every question needed an answer. Now they all had their own task. Oh, we actually have to play the game? Okay, 37 will summon the participants to the game. Follow the prompts to converse with the participants in the scene. Okay.
Hello there.
So let's start by choosing our shape. Start from the left side. Well, I'll choose one. She lifts her notebook high, showing it to the crowd around her, waiting for instructions.
Please wait.
Choose from these seven geometric shapes. I think I'll choose in order. The monad, that from which all things originate. I choose this symbol to show respect to Apeiron.
It's like this.
Oh, you're right. I love the unity and universality of it.
The question is...
I choose this line segment, made of 2 points joined together. It represents both fusion and division, with endless possibilities.
That's great.
No problem. That's an interesting point you bring up as well.
I think...
We need one more shape. 1, 2, 3. I'll take this one.
Perfect number.
There's a nice golden ratio hidden in the star shape, so it's a good choice. Good. Now we can start inferring. After confirming the selected shapes, the game can officially start. Inform participants of the game's topic.
Let me think.
The first question in the notebook is, there is a well 8 meters deep. A small snail starts climbing from the bottom. It climbs 3 meters during the day and drops 2 meters at night. Oh my god, we actually have to do math problems? Oh my god. Oh no. It's been too long since I've had to do a math problem. How many days will it take for the snail to climb out of the well? That's the question. Did everyone hear it clearly? I can read it again. Everyone shakes their heads in unison.
It's like this.
The game is simple. We just need to line up in the correct order to represent the steps that solve the question.
For instance...
Okay, the one that represents climbing up 3 meters.
Yes.
Got it. The allocated deduction sets will be recorded in available shapes. Okay.
Here you go.
The line segment represents dropping down 2 meters.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, are they gonna pretty much do it for us?
And then...
Finally, the pentagram represents adding 1 day.
Perfect number.
I think everything is set now. Wait, this isn't too hard. A small snail. Tap to place the deduction steps in the action sequence. Arrange shapes logically to complete the demonstration. After selecting the deduction steps, record the results with precision. Oh! When there's an error in your argument, the corrector will fulfill her responsibilities. If you don't know what to do, you can also borrow the Star of Hermes Eureka to shed some light.
For instance...
Okay, so the key to this is the chronology. The snail always climbs upward during the day and drops downward at night. Okay, morning, night, add a day. Morning, night, add a day. Wait, this is kind of easy? I don't know. I'm assuming I'm doing it right. Morning, night, you add a day. Morning, night, add a day. Right? Like, morning, night, add a day. Morning. Oh. Wow. Okay. That wasn't particularly too hard. Okay. Well, that was easy. I took a logic class before. It's been freaking long ass time, but interesting. That was interesting. How's it going? You followed all the steps in order, right?
Yes.
Yes, I've numbered them and made notes.
That's great!
Wonderful. That'll be a most valuable resource. Now, on to the second question. Oh no, there's more! Oh god, okay. The woman in plain robes continued with the game, methodically going through its motions. It was nothing more than a simple game for kids. To the corrector, it all seemed amusing. Here, they were brilliant minds meticulously recreating child's play on the beach, instead of tackling the great questions of their age. Do you really think this game holds any significance? As soon as Sophia asked this, the woman recording the answers turned and gave her a smile. I mean, sometimes you need a break. Feeling bored? No, not really. 37 believes that by completing this game, she'll understand some hidden meaning in the sequence formed by the answers.
Actually.
But my father was pragmatic and always focused on the present. Like me, he didn't have an eye for these sorts of abstract things. I doubt his notebook could contain any of the transcendental meanings 37 is seeking. You don't know that. She's gonna find her own answer in this process. Honestly, at first glance, you can easily see the results. The answers to each question form a 10-digit number. 6333434533. I can't see its value, but 37 must be doing this for a reason. 37 has her own way of thinking and arriving at a conclusion and answer. So honestly, this is just like part of her process. It's like, trust the process. Trust her process. After all, she's the first to grasp the essence beyond our understanding. Essence. She had never associated her father's notebook with the notion of some transcendental essence. What essence could a set of children's exercises in an old notebook possibly hold?
I don't know.
If this is just a waste of time, it could erode everyone's trust. Then I think you're overthinking it, Sophia, but I understand why you're thinking it like this. Just let 37 cook, honestly. Just let her do it. She has her ways. The corrector furrowed her brow with worry. She felt as if she had to rectify this mistake.
Sophia!
What's on your mind? Her friend's sudden appearance caught her off guard, forcing her to take a step back. Oh yeah, the lady who saw the true meaning behind mundane things like the shape of a ship's plank, yeah. Like, that sounded like it was 37's mother, right? So it's kind of like They're on like another level, but it makes sense because whatever 37 has, I mean, I can see that as being hereditary.
It's just...
Oh, nothing.
Never mind.
She forced an adjustment of her demeanor, hiding any sign of her flustered thoughts. I was just thinking, 37, are these games perhaps too simple for the others? Are they? 37 tilted her head.
I think,
But there's nothing simple about any set of numbers, nor any set of answers.
essentially...
Indeed, the simplest numbers often hold the deepest meaning. Even a number as singular as 1 holds the origin of all mathematical thought.
It's like this.
I believe the problems in this notebook are no different.
I understand.
Yeah, she definitely sees things as very, very different. Something that, like, everyone else is seeing kind of, like, mundane or not important. She sees the importance in it. Of course, you're always right, 37.
Perhaps.
But perhaps instead of these simple games, we could... work on more important things? 37 finished her sentence, catching the red-headed corrector off guard once again. 37's eyes followed her as she took a step forward and fired off a series of questions of her own. Sophia, you keep repeating yourself. So then, what's most important to you? Oh. There could be many answers. Their research on the emanation, the school's public affairs, or perhaps even just the fate of this small island. But... oh, she keeps going back to this memory. No, go away, 37. I know you're right. You're always right, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know my number anymore. The glass bottle shattered the water surface. The splash rang heavy and bitter. I'm sorry. They both knew the ancient instruction, know thyself. But the most important answer had already been swept away by the waves, lost in the endless depths of the sea. It's kind of crazy that this memory still haunts her. Like, she's like never living this memory down.
I think...
Sorry, 37. I don't know how that I can answer you right now. It's such a profound question. I don't have an easy answer.
Perhaps.
I suppose I need some time to think about it properly. I need to check her inventory. I hope your research goes well, 37. Aww. Hey, immortal you. Welcome. She spoke the words quickly, feigning calm, but it wasn't so easy to turn and leave. 37 held Sophia's hand firmly. She can't get away from 37. Someone once taught me a problem-solving technique. When you're at a loss, try changing your mood. It's a useful trick, one which I've tested many times. If you don't have anything more important to do now, why not play the game with us? Aww. You still haven't participated in Hugh's game yet. It was always so impossible to let go of that hand. Aww.
Well...
Alright, but remember you promised to finish before dinner.
Sure.
Of course. Anyway, 6 is still walking around the island. We still have time before he reaches 4 digits. Oh, you're a day 1 player? Nice. Dang, you are truly a veteran for this game. But yes, thank you for not spoiling. I'm slowly making my way through this game. So we just finished chapter 5 last time. So today we are doing 37's character story. Come on, Sophia, let's tackle the next question. Oh no, is it another math problem? Oh god. Please be as easy as the last one.
The next question.
The second question is, a furball with a pretty geometric pattern on its head finds 12 grapes and intends to carry them back to a cave 6 meters away. It can carry up to 6 grapes at a time, but it eats 3 grapes every 3 meters that it advances. That's me. How many grapes can it bring back? Oh my god. So when I was living with like my family, with my sisters and cousins, we would like, buy groceries every week, and each of us would have like a task, right? My task was to wash and pluck the grapes off the vines. So we would buy like a batch of grapes. So I would wash them and like pluck them, and I would stack them in like a colander, like after you wash it for the water to drain. And then I had to put it up in like a Tupperware, right? Like a container. But I would get hungry while washing the grapes, so I would just be eating them while I was washing them. And then in the end, because sometimes there were more grapes than like the container could fit, so luckily I ate enough grapes for it to fit. But if I didn't eat enough grapes, I would eat enough grapes for it all to fit in the container, so I didn't have to get another container. That was my fruit or my grape consumption for the week. I just ate it all at once that one day. But I wouldn't really eat the grapes anymore the rest of the week, so everyone else could have the grapes. But yeah, it just reminds me of that. That's what I do. Like pluck grapes off, eat a few. All right, another thingamabobber. Oh shit.
Sophia! It's like this.
Perhaps
Let me think.
this is...
Just for time's sake,
The scriptures
I'm just gonna quickly go through
I understand.
this
Ascension,
small
perhaps.
dialogue, so we can get to our math problem. Return to the grape pile. Okay.
Hey!
So now you guys need to... We're just assigning shapes right now. Carry as many grapes as possible.
Your number. Maybe.
Okay. Let's see how we can solve this. Oh. Oh god, what? Okay, Critter has found 12 grapes and plans to carry them to a cave 6 meters away. The Critter can carry up to 6 grapes at a time, can move up to 3 meters at a time with grapes on its body, but it'll eat 3 grapes. Help the Critter select a movement strategy to find the maximum number of grapes I can carry. Oh god, okay. Well, we're gonna start by carrying it. Advance 3 meters, so we'd eat the grapes. Why would I drop all the grapes? Wait, what? But if we return to the grape pile, what? What? Yeah, it's 6 meters away, but it ate grapes. But if I advance again, it's gonna eat all the grapes. Should I return? Return? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Why am I dropping grapes? Carry as many? Advance, advance. Okay, oh, I ate them all. Oh, fuck, I ate them all. Wait, let me reset. Carry grapes. Oh, drop them to pick them up later. Advance then. Drop them. Go back to the pile. Pick up. Oh, fuck. Advance. Huh? Okay, grapes put But we only have 12 grapes. Wait, I'm running into the same problem. I don't understand. Carry again? Oh, I can pick him back up? Oh. Oh. Wait, so the max we can carry back is 3? Oh, okay, well, either way, I did it. Thanks, guys. It's kind of weird problem, but okay. Interesting. This is so strange.
What do you need?
So did you get the result you wanted, 37? Maybe after a few more questions, I'll discover the common pattern.
I think...
Alright, let's hurry. We still have time for one more question before dinner.
Oh,
Hurry up. Oh, you're right, Sophia.
it's all right.
I'm glad you agree with the
I hope
suggestion.
you-
Let's continue as it's written.
No.
We don't have to verify the same thing over and over. Initially, I just reduced the sequence by 3. And now there are 2 more duplicates here, 3 and 4.
Subtract 1, then subtract 1.
Alright, let's skip some redundant parts. I'm sure we'll clear up the rest soon enough.
Hello there.
Who else wants to join the game? Okay, so do we have another puzzle?
Like I said.
Yes, exactly.
Yay!
Okay, explain
What's
the
the
puzzle.
next question?
What is the question? Based on the description, in what position is the hexagon? Oh fuck, what's a hexagon? Is it 5 or 6? Well, pentagon is 5, so this is hexagon is 6.
For instance,
I'll show the notebook to each of you, and you just need to say the corresponding order. Huh? Can we deduce where the hexagon is from the left? From the left, based on how the shapes are arranged. Oh my god.
No.
the question
Okay, let
is...
me just get all the answers.
This is... It's really good.
Let me think.
Oh my god. Okay. Can we deduce where the hexagon is from the left? Okay. No shapes on the right. So you have to be the farthest one. There's more than one shape on the right, okay? Neither of the 2 adjacent shapes is monad. Okay, neither of the 2 adjacent shapes is monad. So you could probably be here. The line segment is adjacent to the left. Line is to the left. There's more than one shape to the right. Neither the far left nor the far right. Oh no. Segment is adjacent. Then it should be like that. Oh fuck! Rectangle's in the wrong position. Oh shit! Oh. Pentagram. Oh. Okay, there we go. I did it. I'm not too bad at these puzzles.
Sophia!
Was the game helpful at all? 37 rushed over as Sophia descended from the playground. Were the problems fun, inspiring, or perhaps dull? Should the results be logged or just discarded in a corner of the lab?
Actually,
Well, they weren't as dull as I expected. Breaking down the logic was pretty straightforward. For a kid just arriving on the island, it's a decent puzzle.
perhaps...
If I'd played these as a kid, I might have warmed up to math more. Perhaps I'd even understood the whole everything is numbers thing a little sooner. Right? My brain is getting a good workout tonight. I may not understand what 37 is saying, but I think I can... I'm navigating these problems pretty decently. But in the here and now, they don't feel very practical nor enlightening. Oh, I see. No luck, it
Let
seems.
me think.
What could we be missing? With obvious disappointment, 37 flipped through the notebook once more, diving deep into her thoughts again. It was getting dark and the others began leaving the beach. It seemed 37's games didn't yield any results. Oh no. For her assistant, this seemed like the expected outcome. These games appeared to be more of a basic educational tool than something profound. It's time for dinner. We've run out of the time we requested from 6. There's...
No.
No, wait. It's not over until I go for dinner. Girl? She is not giving up. She is fully hyper-focused on this. 37 stared at the grid lines on the beach as if she was rooted there. The puzzle represented by these numbers would be on her mind all night, replacing thoughts of roasted rabbit and honeyed bread. Oh no, they're gonna eat rabbit? They're gonna eat me for dinner? Oh no. Although honeyed bread sounds delicious. Although it was clear that this number sequence didn't hold any profound meaning at first glance, what if everyone just hadn't looked deep enough?
Perhaps.
I have some free time tomorrow morning. Maybe we can give it another shot then. When Apollo first rides out chasing the dawn, we might discover a fresh perspective. Do you think so? Otherwise, you'd stay here all night? Sophia sighed, once again realizing she was indulging 37. I don't understand 37. Why are you so convinced there's some hidden significance in this sequence of answers? Huh? Because it's right there. I feel it, if only vaguely. When Hugh jotted down these numbers, they contained a strong emotion. So you're going with your intuition. Intuition. At the mention of that word, the girl's expression dimmed. Back in her childhood, before she came to the island, when she was known as an arcanist, she was familiar with this term. Sensing, listening, understanding, beseeching, being fiercely focused, and seizing inspiration. It was all familiar to her. But she couldn't see the flash of genius whenever she pleased, playing around with them as if she was catching butterflies. What did having such an ability really mean?
Sophia!
Come on. If you don't get to the canteen now, only the soup base will be left. 37 had maneuvered nimbly over a line of seagull footprints and waved to beckon Sophia ahead. Hold on, I'm coming. And remember, not every question needs an answer. We have more important things to do now. Wow. This is very interesting. Is this character story seems to be a little shorter, huh? Because I remember the Argus one, I think, kind of took me a long time. But let's see what the rest holds. Maybe they can throw out more complicated questions at us. Mornings on the beach were meant for quiet strolls and relaxation. Sophia's plan to arrive early and clear her mind seemed wise, but things rarely went as expected here.
Sophia!
You're late.
Uh-huh.
I've been here since Apollo rose to meet the dawn. The crowd surrounding 37 seemed even larger than yesterday as she hopped and waved at Sophia. Oh my god, they're playing more? At the center of the crowd was another familiar figure.
Meaning?
Oh my god, this dude again. Okay, 210. Half naked man. Ah, good. The corrector's here too. What perfect timing.
Attention, please.
Hey everyone, come gather around and take a look. He is an attention whore. 210 was holding up a magazine. Oh, a dirty one. My submission isn't any more childish than this game she's playing. Oh my god. He always has to one-up people, huh? Right? The world's smartest himbo is back. Some chuckled. It was a common occurrence for the islanders, familiar with their banter. 210 confidently presented the magazine to Sophia and 37. The magazine pages were a mess. Amid frivolous news and various announcements, a crumpled mathematical proof huddled in a corner. Fortunately, the author was still identifiable.
This is...
A treatise on the linguistic structure of truth. 210. Is that your name? He submitted a article to the freaking magazine? The towering theorist just spread his hands out in an overproud twist without confirming.
In fact?
Certainly it was no easy feat to give in our island's isolation to get this published. But where there's a will, there's a way. This guy's so full of himself. Submitting these mathematical essays to outside publications, this is just the beginning of my many accomplishments to come. Dude, he just likes to hear himself talk. I think he's overblowing the difficulty reaching out. And is this really a mathematical treatise? Seems like a lot of words. Sophia flipped through the magazine quickly. It was nothing more than a common railway journal. 210's essay was listed in the excerpts and anecdotes column. To publish a paper on truth in the magazine like this? The editor's comment is, although the content is obscure, the wording is elegant and worth citing. Wow. That's impressive, nonetheless. I fucking can't with 210. The compliment was genuine, and the already hot tea theorist's confidence grew even more. Wow. 37, though, crossed her arms in a breathless huff.
No.
I've read that
right.
article. It's pure sophistry. Your premise is flawed and the central thesis overcomplicated. The beauty of mathematical truth lies in its simplicity. These nonsensical embellishments only lead to misinterpretation. Oh my god, she's getting heated. It's like a little chihuahua fighting and yapping at, like, I don't know, like a golden retriever or something. It's kind of funny. That's what it reminds me of. It's cubism, frivolous, and most importantly, it lacks good process.
I think...
This is all just clever rhetoric, lacking in any substance. Wasted space and meaningless platitudes.
Meaning?
Is that so? More meaningless than all this child's play. Or perhaps this game is simply enough for you. Are these piddling lessons in basic reasoning and arithmetic the truth you are looking for?
Have fun, 37.
Well, that makes sense for a child. Carry on with your fun and games then. The children on the beach had eagerly gathered around 210, forming a lively crowd. At an age when curiosity reigns, they are always interested in this kind of biting debate. The arguments, conflicts, grandeur, and aspirations converged on a single number.
210. Your number.
Clearly contains 2, 3, 5, and 7. You've just lumped them together without using them effectively. Oh my god. Burn. Oh, so now you're accusing me of being insincere? That I'm making frivolous gestures only to flaunt my intelligence?
Well, that's outstanding.
How very logical of you. But all this debate allows me to speak the truth that the others are concealing from you. These are games for children, 37. I'm pretty sure Sophia has told her that.
Meaning?
There are no revelations to be gleaned from your stubbornly pursuing some childish arithmetic.
In fact?
Oh, but we all trust the brilliance of our Star of Hermes and oh so willingly serve as a companion star under your guidance. But surely our brilliant star should consider others' duties and responsibilities, no? Oh my god, dude! Jealous much that she is smarter than you? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh. Sophia stepped in, breaking the tension at just the right moment.
Actually,
Don't be so serious, 210. We're just passing the time before breakfast with some games, and 37 isn't forcing anyone else to join in. But I agree, perhaps these games are too simple. In your opinion, what changes would it need? Ooh. Obviously, the question should be harder, more fitting our caliber, and there should be scores and rankings, and some sort of elimination or revival mechanism. Dude! He just wants to make everything a competition. All the participants should be grouped on the beach, competing in groups of 3, and special areas and specific time slots should be scheduled. Dude, you are complicating it.
No, 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 no.
What? Absolutely not. Right? He's making his own game. 37 forcefully interrupted 210's excited rulemaking.
Object.
This game and its questions were left behind by Hugh for a reason. It's simple because it was designed for children. I don't want to compete with anyone. I just want to understand the hidden meanings within the sequence of answers Hugh left. Of course, if it were more complex, then the participants might enjoy the thrill of its intellectual pursuit.
I think.
But the beauty of the game lies in its simplicity, just like numbers themselves. Stripped of all embellishments, 1 is 1.
The essence won't change.
People, stones, trees, and physical things decay, deteriorate, and change, but 1 remains. It's such a simple concept, but like I feel like sometimes it's overcomplicated. Either way, this is a simple game, yet it holds the most wonderful wisdom.
You haven't truly
There's no need to
understood
make
it.
the simple so complicated. All these facades may grab attention, but it strays from the game's true essence.
Meaning?
So you yourself admit it's dull and monotonous. I simply articulated the same meaning with words to make them more convincing without distorting the truth. Some of his followers in the crowd nodded as they listened. He's got Sims in the crowd. They were captivated by his rebuttal. Such analysis, discussions, and endless numbers was an everyday occurrence in this school of thought. 37's response was to draw several squares on the beach. I learned about this from Sophia. Hopscotch is a popular children's game elsewhere. The rules are simple. 1 hops from one end to the other. It was easy enough to learn, and I've never forgotten it.
Meaning?
So our star has learned hopscotch. I hope you weren't expecting surprise. This guy, seriously. We punch him already. No, I mean, it's easy to play because of its simplicity. For this reason, it spread from where Sophia was before, and now the children on her island play it too. The group of children who played on the beach yesterday began to laugh. That's right.
That's great.
37's game is fun too. 37 acknowledged her young supporters and carried on. Oh my god. If we complicate the game, Hugh. Wait, what? If we complicate the game, Hugh designed. Man, there's so many typos, I feel. If we complicate the game Hugh designed with new rules and competition, won't we lose its true essence? It was a splendid debate, and some followers had already started betting seashells on which side would win. Oh, we're gambling now. On the island, such debates might continue from early morning until the time of silence. If that were to happen, 37's game would be unable to continue, and more important research would tragically remain on hold. The character felt the need to intervene.
I think...
Both sides brought strong points. Oh, sorry, guys. I had a long day today. I believe
Of course.
you're right. Yes, of course. 37's right. About what exactly? As you said, it's a children's game. Its essence cannot and will not change. I'm curious, though, about what insights you can glean from such simplicity.
Or?
Everyone can see the answers at a glance, yet you believe there's some profound meaning in this combination of answers. 210 spread his hands in a mocking gesture and shrugged. It's just time wasted, nothing compared to the pivotal proof uncovered by our great star of Hermes.
Have fun, 37.
Go on, figure out how much of this children's game is worth caring about. I'm eager to see the outcome. What a bastard. Oh, what an asshole. Okay.
Of course. Well, that's outstanding. But you, our star.
Okay, so he's participating
That's
for right
right.
now.
Fine.
Well, that's outstanding.
What is my question?
For instance,
A merchant needs to transport a wolf, a sheep, and cabbage across a river, but can only take one step at a time. When he's not around, the wolf will eat the sheep. Oh no! This question. The sheep will eat the vegetables. How many trips does he need to make across the river? This question
course.
is very simple, as expected.
Well, that's outstanding.
How about I help you assign those steps? I plan to experience the game for myself. You can take a little rest.
Or,
Oh, it seems you don't need the ladder. Oh my god. What an asshole! Jesus Christ.
it's like this.
Alright.
attention, please.
Yeah, I
Or,
have heard of
in
this one
fact,
before.
Sophia,
Like I said.
that's true.
Okay,
Of
you
course. Have
assign
fun.
my shit to me. Stop
Thanks a
talking.
lot.
Okay, that's it? Oh, thank you. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait. Are we going to the left or the right bank? I'm so confused. Oh, I know. I do not know how I remember how to solve it. But I have heard of this question before. Okay. So we can't leave. Put the sheep. Wait. Can I just put all of them on the boat? Can I fit everything on a boat? Wait. I feel like I'm missing information. Why is there a left and right bank? You can only do one at a time? Are you sure? Oh, okay, one at a time. Okay. Okay, well then, sheep. Put position left. Okay, so we're on the left. So let me go to the right. Oh, fuck. No, I can't do that. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. If we put the sheep... Oh wait, I got wait. Okay, how do I clear this? Oh no. Oof. Is this solvable? If I bring the sheep, wolf will not eat the cabbage. But then, who do I bring next? Oh, this one's kind of tough. I've heard of this question before, but I don't remember how to solve it. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I got this. Woof. No! See, it won't work because if I leave the cabbage and the sheep, it's gonna eat it. Then I should bring the sheep. But if I bring the sheep over, then... Yeah, I assumed I was gonna start with the sheep, but okay, let's just do that. Row it to the right. Unload. Okay, go back to the left. Now. What? You can bring it back? Hmm. So I bring the cabbage. Oh, then I just switch it. Okay, okay. I see now. Okay. Load the cabbage. Go to the right. Unload the cabbage. Take the sheep back with go to the left. Go back. Drop the sheep. Take the wolf. Oh my god, this is so many trips. Okay. Go back to the right. Drop the wolf. Oh my god. Then go back. Get the sheep. Go back and unload. That is so complicated. That's so many damn trips for the stupid arrangement.
Thanks a lot.
Better solution, get a bigger boat.
In fact,
This is what people.
Object!
These two bickering. Okay. These puzzles, man. All right. Very interesting. They added math problems to your gacha game. This gacha game makes you have to think. The sight in front of them seemed much like it always did. The salty breeze and the grains of sand carried by it. Two figures strolled hand in hand. No one cared about the children sneaking away from the congregation. They just had to be careful to avoid getting caught. Wow, this place is so beautiful and wide. It's much bigger than my yard back home. Have you ever played hopscotch? Sophia pointed towards several lines drawn in the sand with shells. Together, the lines formed clumsy squares. Jump from here to there, but don't step on the lines or squash the shells. I used to play this game before I came to the island. It's different from hide and seek. You can play it alone too. That sounds fun. You have to know math to understand this part of the game. Yeah, right? It's crazy. But I can't understand the meaning of the lines. They don't form a pattern I can recognize. Maybe I need more time to understand their meaning. You don't have to find a meaning in everything, girl. Please. Just give your brain a break. 37 playfully kicked up some sand, twirling around. Why do we only jump on the squares? Adding a 9-point circle to this game would be nice. What? Did she say a 9-point circle? Circles don't have points? Oh my god. Why? Why are we making up shapes now? Is that real? A 9-point circle? 4 inscribed circles, 12 tangential circles. It'd be amazing if you only jumped from the points. What? Huh? Oh my god. One of the writers is a huge math nerd. That's funny. That's hilarious. They're like, I'm going to add all the math shit I can. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. If they gave college level math in this game. Oh god. Hey, Gingo, welcome. Oh, this is so crazy. In geometry, the 9-point circle is a circle that can be constructed for any given triangle. It is named so because it passes through 9 significant concylic points defined from the triangle. What the fuck? That is, I can't even wrap my head around that. Thank you. Thank you for consulting Google-sama for me. Oh my god. My head hurts with all this math stuff. She shared her thoughts, trying to convey what she saw in her mind's eye. Her tone grew earnest and persistent, trying to illustrate things she's imagined. Yet it was like endlessly picking up shiny pebbles on the beach. Just like today. 210 always tries to make simple things complicated. Hyuk just wanted us to finish the game's problems.
The scripture says...
Well, of course, the scripture says one does not divide the problem into 3 parts. What? One does not divide the problem into 3 parts, cannot achieve true wisdom. Okay. But that's no reason to propose 3-player matches. The present scene intertwines seamlessly with past memories, unaffected by time. Mental abuse to humans? Yeah, like not math. Oh my god. I mean, props to those of you guys who like math and are great at it. Like, I applaud you. Like, for you to like wrap your head around this kind of stuff, like that's amazing. Great. You have like a great high IQ. For the rest of us plebes that like just do not understand math, just my head hurts. Oh. The girl's rare smile piqued her companion's curiosity, and she came over.
Huh?
Sophia, what's on your mind? What's made you so happy? I was thinking, since the emanation, we've hardly ever gathered together like this. 6 became 6. You've taken over your mother's research, and 210 is always so busy with his proofs and fraternizing. Even discussions like the one we had just now, so rarely now. Yet after all this time, you remain so resolute. I guess, yeah, you don't have to like math to understand it. Fair enough. For those who like and understand it, like I applaud you. For those who understand it, I applaud you. Cause like, I don't understand math half the time. Like, I can add, I can subtract, I can divide. Usually using a calculator, because I don't do that shit in my head. But yeah. It's a lot easier to grasp if you disregard a lot of the more minute details and focus on the general concepts. Fair enough. Like, I feel like they're like this math island, these math people are really complicating math, I feel. Like, what the hell? Yet after all this time, you remain so resolute. It's like you never changed. Maybe you haven't noticed, but I have changed. Raising her hand high, 37 gestured from the ground to her head. Oh my god, she got taller. Did she really, though? I've grown taller than before. And my hair's longer and harder to manage now. It takes much longer for you to comb it. Not these surface level changes, 37.
Fine.
Oh, then I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Sophia!
She is definitely in her own little world. Like, ugh. Never mind that. I need your help, Sophia. We're down to the last 2 questions. Just a stone's throw from the answer. I was hoping we could finish it together. Okay, more math. What are they going to
It's like this.
throw at
Perfect.
us now?
Or
Okay, enough talking. Just give me the problem. Just rip the band-aid off. Like, give me the
Sophia.
problem.
Here you go.
Well.
The question is, arrange everyone's seats in order. Where will the rectangle sit?
I understand.
Okay. All right, everybody, give me the potential answers.
Sorry.
Got it. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Fill up my notebook. Thank
It's
you.
really good.
That's great. Thank you. That's great.
It's all right. I think.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's this again. It's just longer, more complicated. Okay. I'm not adjacent to the line segment. Okay, the triangle to pentagram equals my distance to the oh my god, this is more complicated. The pentagram tries to be as far away from me as possible. Is in the left half. Left half, but not the leftmost. Not adjacent to the triangle. Sitting adjacent. What's a heptagon? Oh, this one. They're labeled for me. Okay. In the center. Okay, here we go. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? Oh, God. Here? Yeah. It's in the left half. The pentagon tries to be as far away from its opponent, not choosing a triangle. No, a triangle to pentagon equals width. Ooh, this is a little more complicated. The triangle to pentagon. Because my distance to the monad. 1, 2, 3. Oof. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not gonna work. They are really good puzzles, I'll give you that. Like, they're kind of fun. And it's different, you know? It's like, what game makes you do math problems? What gacha game makes you do math problems like these? Okay. What if I did that? Triangle to pentagon. So the triangle to... What's the pentagon? Pentagon. Ooh, that's not right. No, it might be. Whoa! First try, guys! I'm so good at this. Beautiful. I'm surprised I got it on the first try. Closing her notebook, 37 felt every detail course through her body. The result was clear. From the beginning, everyone could see the number laid bare on the paper. 633343453. A composite number divisible by 41. Its largest prime factor was 154474013. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she has an antidote too. Okay, yeah, refrain from doing it until after chapter 7. Okay, yeah, I think everyone's telling me that, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more Math Island stuff after this. Next stream, we're gonna do the current event, the Chinatown one. If you saw it as a sequence, it was a simple combination of 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 appeared 6 times, 4 appeared twice, while 5 and 6 appeared once each. Whether you look at it as a number or sequence, it still feels like something is missing. Hugh's annotated shapes must hold the key. I just haven't figured out what those little points mean yet. 37 pointed to an ink blotch on the notebook directly under a hexagon.
Or
It's just an accidental smear. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god.
It's like this.
But look, there's the same mark below this question later on too.
in fact,
Sometimes, for convenience, they put a dot over repeating decimals in infinite series. That dot's above, but this one's below. Perhaps Sophia's father thought 6 had its limitations.
No.
That makes no sense. It can't be. Having a sense of humor every now and then wouldn't hurt. He shrugged, pretending indifference to 37's rebuttal. I admit I overcomplicated Hugh's marks at first. There are so many possible attributes that they easily steered my thinking in the wrong direction. Remember what you said to me earlier. Don't complicate simple things. Maybe there's no meaning in these symbols. Maybe you've just made it complex. Wow, he's throwing it back at her.
Doesn't make sense.
No, absolutely not. Hugh didn't leave these marks at random. Look, only the questions whose answers the number 3 have this kind of pattern. It's a small puzzle related to the number of triangles.
I think...
My father did love geometric shapes. I think 37 might be onto something. Feeling supported, 37 confidently continued.
I think...
I thought if I experienced the game firsthand, I'd understand the meaning behind these marks and sequences. But I still don't get it. There's something
Let me
missing
think.
here. And it's because I don't understand Hugh well enough. If I were Sophia... Oh, so the conclusion is there's no secret to this game after all. My god. Look how hyper-focused she is. She has gotten on this whole notebook. Like... In that case, it looks like I've won.
210.
Don't be so hasty, 210.
The scripture says...
The learned remain silent. They listen attentively and take others' words seriously. So perhaps you will show yourself to be a proper learned scholar and let me finish without interruption. Wow, these two fight like cats and dogs. The teachings also exhort us to listen to the sound of the wind.
meaning,
They demand that we earnestly listen to everything to expand our thinking. Have you considered that I too am part of everything? Oh my god! These two! Think about your arrangement. Simple games can hold the most beautiful wisdom.
in fact,
Yet now you realize that this wisdom eludes you because you don't understand Hugh well enough. Can't you see, 37? I don't even need to knock your castle down. It's already a puddle of quicksand. Wow! What an asshole! 210 sarcastically shook his head, implying that the conclusion was self-evident. Unyielding, 37 crossed her arms.
You haven't
More
truly
meaningless
understood.
rhetoric. Calm down and let me explain. The beauty of wisdom should apply to everyone, yet you want to uncover truths through personal relationships.
or
Maybe this sequence indeed holds meaning, but perhaps it's just a personal note Hugh gave to his daughter. After all, it's not a collection of axioms, it's a personal notebook. These numbers might only hold meaning for Hugh and Sophia, but what use do you have for them? The scripture also says, do not easily extend your right hand to others. In other words, one should attend to their own affairs. Yet, the Star of Hermes eagerly takes away others' proofs and treats them as her playthings.
meaning,
Aren't the materials left by your mother enough to pass the time? My god! This guy, he is not holding back. 210's mockery was evident in his words. But his opponent remained steadfast.
No.
Damn, she's just like, I ain't letting you win this. No, the teachings mean that we shouldn't easily impart wisdom and knowledge to those who don't appreciate it. You've twisted its meaning. Once you enter the temple, you cannot turn back. In the pursuit of truth, insufficient knowledge is worse than total ignorance. Since I've begun exploring this, how can I stop halfway?
Essentially...
And the meaning of numbers isn't determined by anyone. They exist, unrelated to time, space, or who we are. They're not someone's property.
Right?
If none of us know the sequence, how can we assert its nature? The conversation veered again towards an endless back and forth. This is never ending between the two. Oh no. The corrector felt torn, caught between the two. Meditating disputes was her strength, but this seemed, despite their emotions, to be a well-reasoned debate. Maybe she should leave them to exhaust the truth. It aligned more with her scholarly approach. As she pondered this, 37 turned to her. In that case, let Sophia be the judge. Uncover the secrets in the notebook and see who's right. Oh no, they're involving Sophia. I agree. Let the corrector determine the truth. Oh, so this is how it's going to be. She sighed, regretting her momentary hesitation. It would be too difficult to refuse the expectant gazes of her friends. Fine, I'll make the judgment. First, let me go over the game properly. Wow. I gotta feel for Sophia. She's caught in these two math nerds bickering. Ooh, okay. We're almost done. That's good, because this is hurting my brain. I have a headache now. I'm kind of glad this one was a little short. This island holds so many quirks. And 37 possesses the greatest of them all. I agree. She is so quirky. She was born with her own set of numbers, always clear about where she's headed. When she speaks of those never-ending numbers on the beach, those beautiful proofs, it feels like coming face to face with eternity. At the same time, I deeply understand my own simplicity and ordinariness.
There's nothing wrong with letting the stars shine where they should. And those who look up will continue to look up.
Tidying the lab, managing her hair, listing supplies, receiving guests. There's no need for these little things to occupy 37's attention. Her time should be spent on more significant research. But beyond all that, 37 is like a bright star, newly born. She disregards conventions, is curious about many new things, and has a playful, carefree spirit. Just like any other childhood friend. Aww. 37 has her own pursuits, and I have a task to complete. Verify the answers 37 gives. She touched her father's notebook, closing her eyes. She remembered many vivid fragments. Sifting sands on the beach, the string of her fingers as she polished his lenses. The sting of her fingers as she polished his lenses. The fragrance of cinnamon and chickpeas lingering in the air. A ship cleaves through the water's surface, approaching the shore before disintegrating amid fading cheers. Then, everything moved forward, beyond the surging waves, back to humble streets. Memories from beyond the island that belonged exclusively to Sophia, reaching back to her blurry childhood impressions. She was different from that lone star, suspended in the sky. She was born to the tangible and belonged to this dim world of phenomena. She rummaged through her jar of memories in search of some trinket worthy of trading for a coin. Gotta admit, the writers are really good for this game. Indeed, she was a diligent, serious girl. And so, after examining her every small stone in the jar, she finally found a satiating answer. I understand now. 6333434533. This isn't just a string of numbers, a sequence, a proverb, or some new truth we've yet to comprehend.
This is...
It's a musical score. Oh my god, really? A musical score? What's that? The word wasn't within 37's scope of thought. Of course it wouldn't. It's like opposite of what she knows and believes in. She widened her eyes in surprise, showing her curiosity plainly.
Actually,
People often use this method to notate melodies. This musical score is the beginning of a song. It's quite a popular tune in my hometown, one which my father loved to hum. He must have poured his heart into these questions. Aww. The sea breeze whips over past the rocks and geometric shapes, scattering a handful of fine sand. The grains gather into tiny mounds at the edge of her shoes. After helping 37 with the validation, the crowd dispersed into groups to go about their own business. Only a few figures remain on the beach.
is everything.
I think I still remember
all
how the
of
song
it just
goes.
about this number. Will it explain everything?
Pick up the scattered symbols. Wait, how? Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know music. Just 6, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3. Oh. Oh, how beautiful. Yes, that's the candy hidden in the jar among the stones. The calls of the seagulls, the sound of the waves crashing up and down, the sound of my own breathing become clear and distant. Except for that song. Perhaps it's... I like how she, I like how she hums it. If she could just recall the initial notes, the subsequent phrases would naturally follow. At first stumbling and hoarse, soon the song became fluent, resonating across the quiet beach. I knew numbers could be music, but why didn't I think of it earlier? I was so close. A musical score, but I've never heard of this notation method. 37 didn't stay low for song. She quickly perked up, genuinely praising her companion's revelation. That's a lovely song, and you sing it well, Sophia.
Well, that's outstanding.
I suppose everyone got what they wanted. Did they? You solved the puzzle. Sophia uncovered the song her father left behind. And I won. Dude! Dude! Wow! What an asshole! Fucking bastard. Just go away. Why? My initial theory was correct. The string of numbers did have a deeper meaning after all.
In fact,
But you glossed over the musical score. As I foresaw, this has nothing to do with you from the start. It's just a distant hometown ballad that a father left for his daughter, with no profound meaning, no wonderful wisdom, and no transcendent truth. Can you go away now, sir? Like, you're talking too much. But you just had to whimsically stir things up again to satisfy your curiosity. Everything tilts around you, regardless of whether it gets disturbed, shattered, or at times accomplished.
this is what
That's the
people
genius
call
that people talk
genius.
about. Wow, what the fuck? Is he like salty or something about her?
But you.
But
our
don't worry, my
star
words are
of
just
Hermes,
inconsequential
are the gold
grains of
hidden in
sand
the
compared to
sand
you,
on the
the star of
never-ending
Hermes.
beach.
The golden treasures are buried in this endless beach, aren't they? Everyone's willing to play along after all. Flocking to a genius is much more interesting than following an ordinary person. Holy shit. Like, your insecurities coming out much, sir? Like, what the fuck? But I played the game and verified it. And I told Sophia there must be a secret in the notebook. This was a rare moment. 37 was at a loss for words. Bewildered, she looked at Sophia with a furrowed brow, hoping to hear a judgment strong enough to defeat 210. I agree. 210 has won. Aww! Why could you just be on her side? Oh. Alright. Oh, maybe she just wants to end this whole thing so 37 can get back to what she was doing. Her shoulders slumped as all the inspiration that had driven her thus far vanished in a breath. This time, 37 didn't perk up again. Instead, she hung her head and kicked at some sand before burying her head in her robe like a seabird. Aww.
Actually,
She's defeated. It's true, this notebook doesn't contain the wondrous wisdom of the scriptures. The string of numbers could only be solved by me because others didn't know Hugh. 210 was the first to predict this result. That's undeniable.
I think...
But I still believe that 37 achieved her goal too. Aww. Sophia's words spared 37 from sinking deeper into those shallow holes she'd already made in the sand with her feet. She froze, waiting to hear what Sophia was going to say next.
Actually...
No matter what you think, it was 37 who first uncovered these numbers, bringing this memory back to me. If it weren't for her determination, I wouldn't have had the chance to hear the song again. I still remember what 37 told me about the proof of the existence of infinite prime numbers. Sophia smiled at her as 37 nodded both enthusiastically and confused. My father Hugh was a corrector like me. He was the previous person responsible for handling matters off the island. But over time, his name faded into obscurity, leaving behind only a sharp-edged cube, a dusty notebook, and a pair of broken glasses. Like the Formula 37 once etched on the beach, his memory has long been washed away by the waves. Aww. Although Hugh's spirit has returned to its source, we can still hear the melody he left behind. Perhaps the one who first sang this song has been swept away by time, faded into nothingness. But his notes still echo into eternity. Aww. Just as we recall the proof Euclid penned over 2,000 years ago. Like 37 said, the power of proof lies in its simplicity and universality. This tune holds a certain universality too.
Actually...
Yes, it's not a mathematical theory in the truest sense, and it doesn't speak to the essence. It's only a gleaming shard left by Hugh, like grains of sand reflecting faint light. Yet this universality allows it to persist through time, crossing vast spaces and arriving at this moment and place. Let's take a moment to listen to this song. To simply listen. Aww. The disputes and differences dissolved in the soft breath of the breeze. The beach returned to silence, and only the melody lingered. Aww. That was this so cute. I'm glad Sophia gets something left behind by her father. Something to remember him by. I used to think other people's opinion didn't matter to 37. Even in the most heated arguments, she never paid them much attention. With ordinary eyes, it's difficult to perceive changes in the vastness beyond us. But now I understand how to notice them. The faint scrap of fingers brushing over geometry, the different grains of sand I scoop up when I bend over. The changes are slow and gradual, but they're there. Apollo's star had risen high, and the star of Hermes' game has ended. It was time to head back to that room filled with scattered papers. Playtime's over. 37, what's on your mind? Mm. 37's steps were unusually slow. She wondered if the verdict had hit her harder than she predicted. The ever-scrupulous corrector began to regret her decision. Perhaps it would have been better for 6 to maintain the balance. Sophia. 37 started somberly. 37 started somberly. Her words flatter than usual. Oh, oof. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. This math broke my brain, and I'm so sleepy. Oh my god. I have magic powers that I can read with my eyes closed. I'm just that sleepy. I hope I didn't waste your time. Do you think it was all just a pointless game? The doubt spilled out of her, eagerly awaiting an answer. Of course not. That song means a lot to me. It's a precious memory. Are you upset, 37? You didn't seem so down when we listened to the song earlier. Well, that's because it had such a lovely cadence and you sang it so well. Her praise came sincerely and quickly, no doubt about it. But what surprised me was when you mentioned that proof about infinite primes. I remember it, but I have no idea when I told you about it. Yeah, right? The music also had a lullaby vibe, so it's making me like sleepier even quicker. Of course I remember 37. It was a beautiful proof. I'll always remember it. But that didn't comfort her much. Distractedly, 37 grabbed at her hair. So, have I messed up your memories of Hugh? Barging in, disrupting your memories, and leaving a mess behind? Oh, so she is self-aware. Sophia widened her eyes slightly. 37, are you still bothered by what 210 said? She averted her eyes. That was where. Sophia, what's so funny? Sorry, I just never thought I'd see you care about something he said. You're right, you really have changed a lot after all.
Sure.
Of course, didn't I tell you that? It's not just my height. I've even changed where I sit at the table. As the distance between me and the table changes, so does the best angle for catching the sun. I'm not talking about height or seats. Sophia shook her head with a soft smile. It was a gentle, rare, loving gesture. 37, do you know why I've never forgotten that proof about infinite primes?
Actually,
Because it made me ponder such distant things for the first time. Before, I didn't care about what eternity meant. It felt like nothing, some faraway notion.
I think...
Now I stand here, fully aware that the island under our feet will one day disappear, washed away like sand by the tide. But I also believe some things will endure, like grains of gold buried in the silt. Oh my god. The island was vast enough to house an entire school of thought. Yet it was also so small, a speck in the waves. And we, living amidst it, could only remember fleeting moments. Yes, because the world we see is transient. 37 nodded seriously. This topic was more familiar to her than discussing dinner plans. You shared it with me because of the eternity and beauty that the infinite holds in its universally true nature. From then on, I've seen the gold in the sands. And in turn, I shared Hugh's song with you. If it brought you joy, that means it has meaning for you too.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's not the transcendent essence you were seeking, but those who hear the song will feel it, remember it, maybe even hum it one day. Aw. Pass it down. That is universal beauty too.
Oh!
So that's it. I get it now. The confusion vanished from 37's face, and she returned all at once to her usual cheerful self. This song isn't just for Hugh and Sophia anymore because you shared it with us, right? So it's universal and belongs to everyone who hears it, just like the proof I shared with you. Why are you laughing again, Sophia?
Never mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just thinking about how you're always turning everything into a proof to understand it. Cute. When it's as simple as enjoying music with friends. Aww. Hey, AJ, welcome. My brain is shutting down. Oh my god. I was able to get through all the puzzles and stuff, but now my brain is shutting down. Literally. I have a headache now and I'm sleepy. It could just be because I had a long day too, but this math speak is not helping. I will assure you that. I suppose I still can't quite grasp this kind of simplicity. 37 thought hard about this, puzzling over it like a new problem. But thankfully, she soon had a new idea, as always. Oh my god, what's the next hyperfixation now? Sharing is really a solid argument. I bet 210 would struggle to argue against it. I knew my viewpoint was right. I'm going to tell him right away. Oh no, not again. She never quits. 37 hurried off and caught up with 210, who was leafing through another magazine.
Meaning?
What now? Sophia's declared I won, and nothing can change that.
Object!
Objection! You were just a spectator, making random guesses while I uncovered a valuable song. Wow. Believe what you want. I've said enough today. I'd like a bit of peace and quiet now. He's like, fuck off. He deliberately slowed down, trailing behind Sophia and 37. 37 took it as 210 conceding, and her steps became light as air. Well, except for some trivial details, everything went smoothly today.
A perfect number.
It's the number 9. The trinity of peace, friendship, and harmony. Absolutely perfect. Oh, that's right. 37 turned to Sophia with a sudden recollection. A joyful smile spreading across her face.
Sophia!
Come on, Sophia, give me your hand.
Here you go.
This is for you. Aw, cute. Oh my god. I'm sleepy, guys. The feathers, shells, and pebbles formed a lovely decorative chain. There was a lone pebble next to it. Is this for me?
Sure.
Of course, and this one, I found it on the beach just now. The pattern forms a fantastic number. You can add it to the chain, or, you know... Oh, fuck. Or, you know, give it a toss into the waves. Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
Thanks, 37.
That's great.
I came to the beach this morning to give it to you. Aww, a little gift from 37. But I found myself sidetracked and completely forgot.
It's all right.
That's all right, 37. I really appreciate your gift. That's great. Shall we hang out again tomorrow, Sophia? I'll catch up with my research in no time. The day after tomorrow could work too. We can make this a regular island activity. Oh God. Oh, excuse me. Now was the time, relaxed and pleasant enough for her to ask what she had left unsaid.
Is everything?
37. Do all these numbers have
this number?
have this infinite meaning to you?
Will it explain everything? Sure.
Of course. 37 answered without missing a beat. So 37 is just one number in the infinite progression. If it's not, what else could it be? 2, 10, 37, 6. Even if we're gone, these numbers won't disappear.
For instance,
Just like you don't need 3 seagulls, 3 stones, or 3 people to prove the number 3 actually exists. Numbers exist outside of all that.
thank you.
Thanks, 37. I think I understand your answer. I've got some other things to take care of. Let's hang out later if there's time. Deal.
Oh,
Wait, I see 6 coming back. 37 waved at the dot on the horizon as a seagull swooped above them. She sprang up, greeting the leader. Oh my god, there is so much dialogue in this last one. Good morning, 6. 210 and I had a disagreement over something, but the sequence, it's connected to a song.
Afraid I don't know much about songs.
She's like so excited to like share her findings. But it's only logical, isn't it? Is there any doctrine from our past that fits this situation? Okay. Oh my god. I think this math and dialogue is definitely broken my brain. Thinking things through can help purify one's intellect.
We need.
Perhaps a period of quiet contemplation would be helpful. My god, yes, girl, go to sleep or something.
fine.
Go meditate. That doesn't suit me well, I'm afraid. Alright, I'll come up with more convincing new arguments on my own. It was clear that 37 wasn't satisfied with 6's suggestion. The debate would keep going in the coming days. Aww. Never-ending debates on the island of math. Watch your step or you'll trip.
It's like this.
Don't worry, as long as I stick to the right order of steps, I won't fall. Don't forget, we've got to hurry or we'll miss mealtime. That seagull looks as starved as her. Does she eat? She's so skinny. We should calculate the seagull's speed by counting steps. Where did we stop counting? You can spend all day counting seagulls on the beach tomorrow.
Well, that's outstanding.
That could be the topic for my next essay. Oh my god, dude. It is a very cute image right here. Planning to cover up a weak argument with a bunch of superfluous gibble again. Alright, you two, let's pick up the pace. There are other ways to figure out its speed.
284 steps.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thanks, 6. And the time it took us to get here is... Nice, the end. Oh my god, I made it. Oh, that last stretch was a little painful. But wow, okay, we made it. I finished, guys. I made it through 37's character story. I'm a little glad that was short, because holy shit. The puzzles, the talking, it was, oh, my brain. my brain is having a meltdown. I'm literally melting. Oh, wow. Well, that was very interesting, though. I like the little fresh take on having to do math problems. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll have a good sleep after this tonight. I'm gonna be thinking about math problems in my head in my dreams. Hopefully not, but we never know. All right. Well, that was interesting.
I've got you some very horrible movies, and I promise you,
Yeah.
it's gonna be an unforgettable evening.
If we didn't have so much to like keep covering in this game, I probably would break up the character stories a bit, because it is a lot to digest. Holy shit. It's okay. Maybe eventually when I catch up with the main story, we can like go back and do other things, because I'm thinking like maybe I should just marathon or like just keep running through the main story after the events, like stories and events that like don't spoil stuff. So we'll see. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to unpack in this game, but I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. All right, guys, next reverse stream, we will do the Chinatown event. It looks good. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me in another Reverse 1999 stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and to all VOD watchers, I hope you also enjoyed. Catch me next time for the current event. All right, have a good morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.